I'm wondering if you would start by reading a bit from your book,
For sure.
give our listeners a little taste of BLUFF.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. I'll read two books and maybe pull on some different poles of the book. One of those poles is very much political and American and thinking about, I don't know, our actions and beliefs as people. This is called Last Black American Poem. Voted for the Negro twice. Twice my captor wore my face. Admit it, Danez. You loved your master in your shade. Yes, I loved knowing the color at the end of my chain matched mine. Wrong river. It wasn't chains, it was water when one of us helmed the boat. Water for our eyes, water raised to the lips of cargo. Still cargo. In summer, we turned down that Jeezy, learning a new one's slain name. The helm and still, the boat still headed to Carolina shores. My president was black when mothers got millions in exchange for sons. Michelle's perm was perfect as bombs dropped in the middle of childhoods. We buried my grandpa with an Obama button pinned to his lapel. Finally free, we sent him to heaven, American. When he won, we sprinted Bascom Hill and danced like happy slaves at Lincoln's feet. We were happy ass slaves, happy to vote, happy to be able to protest the killing we couldn't end, happy for health care that killed us slower, happy the gays could marry in the country where trans women vanished like snow in warm winters, happy our wars were only of the mind, only elsewhere. Forgive me. I wrote odes to presidents. Cool. And let's do one more. Let's do this one. Not too far physically in the book, but I think on maybe a separate poll, or maybe not so much. The book is also very much about love. Yeah, love and community. This one's about my barber. Black barbershops tend to be a sometimes sexist, homophobic space. And, I think a lot of queer people know what it's like to maybe hide a part of yourself there. And so I was thinking one day that, I was like, oh, I think I've come out to everybody I need to come out to. And then realized I was still in the closet there. This poem is sort of about that. Dede, which is my barber. Dede was the last person I came out to after Angel Nafis. Why did I long to leave the man I wasn't, uncomplicated, beneath your blade? In that brief, weekly Mecca, I wanted nothing to mark me but the edge of your sheer, cutting horizon above my brow. Our romance of money and mirrors, we trade coins for beauty and peace. In the time rich forever of this shedding place, the million doors to this heaven we attend to be tapered and grown. I didn't want my facts to become the news, nor the closeness it takes a man to square a man into grace, to be soured by desire or gods or traditions that leave my kind unloved, unhoused, unknown by clippers, raggedy and unbrothered. Dede, I wasn't a man. I was your clay, afraid of being banished from your hands. Loose me not from this uncled oasis where I rather be misnamed than uncounted. I curved the men I kissed into vague women in that chair. Stretched my life so thin you could cut it with a whisper. I knew the world had sharpened and accrued its jagged disciplines. I knew the world and needed this one place in it, not to be it. But then you found my poems. And then you cut my hair. Cool. Thank you.
You picked my favorite one.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you. I mean, the first one was amazing too, but that's my favorite one. And I knew I was going to start crying when you read it. I love it so much. Thank you, Danez. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you. Thank you.